Morning, good morning. We should be ready in about another minute or so. So let me straight it here. Let's see here. Let me set up everything here. So for our, it's gonna be fun this morning. So give me about 1 second. So let's get ready. Okay. Almost ready. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning so far. Let's see here. Okay. Good morning. Okay, almost ready. Okay. Get the camera, microphone here. Going here. Good morning. Good morning. If you are just joining me, my name is Hun. My channel is all about making better coffee at home. So if you are just joining us, welcome to the community. So this morning, we're gonna have some fun today, okay? For us, it's a lot of fun. So finally, I got the, it's called pressure gauge for portafilter. So we are going to find out what kind of pressure we are going to get from our Barista Express. So I'm really looking forward to it, this testing done. So I got this one from, actually, I couldn't get it from Amazon, so I ended up getting from Walmart. And so just simply attach to your bottom of your portafilter there. And you can just remove the this spout and then just fit right in. And so now we are going to measure our pressure. So let's see. I mean, if you are new to the pressure thing, let me show you. So let me remove this. So regular, we are using the single wall basket, which means there's a non-pressurized basket. So whenever we use that, if you see it, here. So obviously we're not gonna get a lot of pressure. Actually, you get no pressure because there's nothing's blocking it. Okay. But once you put, espresso beans in, that create that pressure, and then start moving the pressure up or down. So because mine usually get around like 1 o'clock range, I get a pretty decent shot there. So, and so again, so I'm gonna be tasting, I'm gonna looking for a couple of different numbers. I'm going to find out what is my pre-infusion pressure, and I'd like to find out what is my maximum pressure is. So let's get going, okay? I'm just gonna remove my bottomless portafilter. I'm going to put my pressure gauge. Okay. Let's see here, guys. I'm doing one hand here. Okay, I'm just gonna switch around. Here we go, that's better. Okay. So obviously, so let's take a look at the bars there. So that is 2, 4, okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, so that's 8 bar right there. Wait, that's 10, that's 12. So 9, so 8 is on the top, okay? Hold on, let me double check.
Somebody said, can you please show both gauges, the VE one and the portafilter one?
What do you mean by both? At the same time? There's no way to, someone asking me, can I see the both times? I don't think there's no way of doing that, my current setup there. So It's got 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So I'm looking at the 9 bar should be right there. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. Okay, but meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with a pre-infusion first. So what I'm doing is right now I'm doing the manual mode. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the manual mode. So manual mode, I'm going to start right now. So whatever you hold on to it, shows you the pre-infusion pressure. Okay. Here we go. Pre-infusion, and we are at 2 bar. You got going up to 3. We got 4 bar. Look like 4 bar as a pre-infusion. And then let's go. Goodness. I'm at 12, 14 bar. Almost 14. Okay. And then, so what I'm going to do is right now, I'm going to show you the front of the gauge, okay? So we know the pre-infusion was 14. So let's take a look from here. We're going to try one more time from this angle. Okay. Hold on. Nope. Okay, I think I pressed the wrong button there. Okay, hold up. There we go. So here we go. One more time. So I'm going to start with the pre-infusion. So pre-infusion, you are looking at right there. Okay. And I'm going to let it go. Yep, around 1 o'clock. Okay. So, okay.
It's a pressure gauge, right?
Yeah. So as you guys saw, okay. So what I'm gonna, as you guys saw, so 1 o'clock is kind of like equivalent to like 13 bar. Okay. And then the pre-infusion, we are looking at around 4 bar, okay, of pressure. By the way, I don't know how accurate this is. I think that's the best one I can find. But because I knew my Barista Express runs pretty high, and I think that's kind of like give me the confirmation that, I mean, this, again, so that's also another reason, whenever you're using the like bottomless portafilter, initially you are going to get a pretty good shot. And after that, everything is kind of watery because all the pressure is going through the coffee beans there. So, and I believe there is a way to adjust the over pressure valve on Barista Express, which means you have to break it open. And there's a way to do that. I think one of my viewers sent me some videos a while ago how to do it, but I don't know. I think I might. Actually, I might take a risk on this machine to adjust the overpressure valve there because, again, I mean, the 13 bar, because we want to brew, the standard is about 9 bar of pressure, brew the espresso, but the 14, no, 13, 12, 13, I mean, I think that's personally, that's really high. So anyway, so tomorrow morning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same method. I'm going to do the test on my Rancheria Serbia because with the Rancheria Serbia, I can actually adjust the overpressure valve.
Good class.
Okay.
Dane wanted to know, is that gauge adjustable pressure-wise?
So Dane asked me, no, this is not a adjustable gauge, okay? So this is pretty much what it is. What you see is what you get. So, and I'm pretty sure that's pretty accurate, okay? I know that's accurate because I know, because as you guys saw, around maybe like, here maybe, let's do that one more time here. Because you figure we are at around 1 o'clock range. So that's equivalent to around 13 bar there. So we are looking at 9 bar pressure about here, okay? That's about 9 bar pressure. So, I mean, that's pretty high. I mean, that's pretty high pressure. So, man, that's, I mean, I don't know exactly what that means on coffee machine, because we know, I mean, this one produce a lot of pressures. I think I watched one of Seattle Coffee Gear did video on it a long time ago. If you want, you need to have about what, 15 bar machine to create 9 bar coffee machine. Correct me I'm wrong, guys, but yeah. But again, so this one produce pretty high bar, okay? But I wish this machine has some kind of adjustable, so that, you know, we can get any evenly pressure shots, because again, 13 bar is pretty high. Okay, 13 bar is pretty high.
So David says, so based on that gauge, the needle should be around 10:30 to 11 position for 9 bars.
Yeah. I mean, Dave mentioned, yes, I think between like 10 and 11 position. I mean, that's what you want, the really good strong pressure throughout the shot. But unfortunately, we don't. You know what? Let's make some coffee, okay? I think I have bottomless portafilter here, and then let's make some coffee, and then let's revisit this one more time.
So Justin asked, did you not trust the pressure gauge on the machine? Why did you buy that? Did you?
So, I mean, Justin asking me about the do I not? I mean, I trust this gauge based on this machine, but because we talk about the 9 bars a lot on my channel, or if you go to, you know, any other YouTube channel, you guys talk, you know, we talk about 9 bar pressure. So we're gonna find out. So we can find out what kind of pressure we get from Barista Express. Okay.
Mike said he in San Diego is adding a pressure gauge to his E61 group head today, and then he's gonna post the video and the results on Instagram.
Okay, I'm gonna show. Mike's going to buy pressure gauge on his E61 group head. He's adding it. So yes, I'm looking forward to seeing that, Mike. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the shot. Okay. Yesterday, George asked me about I got a filter basket from China. He asked me, can I fit 20 gram in it? So this morning, what I'm going to do is I have a 20 gram here. So let's find out how many grams we can fit into filter basket from AliExpress. Okay.
Does the Barista have an OPV?
Is Mike asking me about the Barista Express has an overpressure valve? It does, but it's not adjustable. But there's a way to do it, okay? There's a way to do it, and I haven't quite figured out yet. Okay. You know what? I'm going to measure this because I want to know how much we can fit into this filter basket here. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. Okay. Just make sure I got everything out. I got 20 gram, okay? So I have 20 grams. So George, so this is 20 gram right now. So this is the basket from China, AliExpress. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Okay. Okay, George, as you can see, so 20 gram fit in there comfortably, okay? So I bet you can even put 21 gram if you wanted to. So, okay, let's pull the shot here. So we're gonna do the bottomless shot. So I got 20 gram in, so let's do like 1.2, yeah, 1 to 2 ratio there. I'm gonna put 20 gram in and 40 gram out, okay? I got my scale.
Is that physics?
Okay, it's gonna be interesting. I hope it's gonna be not too messy, okay? Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the shot here. So I'm looking for 40 gram, okay? Hold on, maybe I have to put some light on. Hold on. Okay, I think that, here I go, hopefully you guys can see it. Looks good so far. No channeling. Slightly channeling there, but yeah. Overall, that looks fantastic. I got 30-second extraction with the 41 gram. I got a little bit of channeling, that was it. Okay. This beautiful color. So let's taste. Let's try it out here. Smells really good. Now again, there's lots of crema as well. So this is an espresso blend from Good Brothers. Here we go. Cheers. It's pretty good. Sweet. It's not bitter or sour. Yeah, I mean they're quite nice. Quite nice.
So, a viewer asked, did you test the pressure on this Sylvia?
Someone asked me about did I pressure test? No, I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. Okay, so tomorrow morning we are going to test out the Rancheria Sylvia pressure. So with that one, we can actually adjust it. So let's see here. Any question about the overpressure? I mean pressure with the Barista Express. So I mean again, it runs fast. I mean, it runs high, let's put it that way. So, but with the bottomless portafilter, if you put more in it, I think you're gonna get a less channeling, as you guys saw. So I put 20 gram in there, because I usually put about 18 gram in, but I see a lot of issues with the channeling, but I put more dose in this time, about 20 gram. I have a slight channeling, and that's it. So, I mean, that's good to know as well.
Dan said that he has a Gaga Classic
Yep.
at a setting of 15 bars. When I backed it down to 9 or 10, his shots were better. Dale.
So Dale, I'm gonna shout out to Dale, has Gaza Classic, and then he changed to 15 to 9 bar, he said?
It was at 15 bar. He
Yeah.
backed it down to 9.
Yeah, 9 bar. So I think Gaza Classic is adjustable, I believe. But again, the Barista Express is, there's a way to do it, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. But once I figure it out, I'll definitely let you guys know. Okay.
Yeah, there is a way to do it, a viewer said. But
Yeah.
it's tricky.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a way to do it, but it's not like with Rancheria Sylvia, you can actually adjust the valve. But with Barista Express, it's not. It's not. A little bit more complicated. Okay.
And
Let's
let's
see.
The Barista Pro has 9 bar extraction.
Uh,
FYI.
So one of our viewers just informed me that Barista Pro has 9 bar extraction. I mean, I love to find out, okay? Because, I mean, I thought Barista Express has 9 bar pressure, 9 bar extraction, but according to this gauge, it's not, okay? It's not.
And a viewer asked, will you be showing us how to adjust the OPV in the Barista?
viewer asking me about the once I figured out how to do it, the changing in overpressure valve on Barista Express, I definitely let you guys know. Okay, because I mean like yesterday's video. So lately what I'm doing, actually starting yesterday, our live session is about 45 minutes to 50 minutes long. So yesterday I have edited video about this suction cup here for my niche grinder. So I cut everything, I edited. Yesterday, we spent about 45 minutes. That video is only about 2 minutes long. So if you don't want to watch our long live session, I'm gonna start posting some clip, kind of like summary version of our live shows. I think that's a lot of fun as well.
And
let's see.
George asked, why does channeling occur?
George asking me about why channeling occurs. So channeling occurs when your distribution is not uneven, because the pressure. So water has go through. Okay, this compact the coffee grinds, but the water is going to find a way. But if you are evenly ground, and everything is perfect, you're gonna get an even extraction. If not, they're gonna find a way to just is all over. Okay, all over. So obviously, better grinder and better, distribution technique definitely helps. So.
Have you heard from third wave water?
Oh yeah. So someone mentioned about the third wave water. I did hear from third wave water. Okay. Interesting is obviously, they don't agree with. I think it's Java Gym from First Line Equipment, but they're planning on making. I think they are planning on making video on that issue with equipment safety. So I'm really looking forward to that video coming from third wave water as well. And also, by the way, let's see. Bruce, okay? Bruce just emailed me yesterday. Bruce just bought the Quick Meal espresso machine. According to Quick Meal, if you are using third wave water, they are going to void the warranty. So I have I got two different messages, okay? I have two different information, let's put it that way. We got the one company, they're using third wave water, they're gonna void it. I think Eduardo, the ad told me that they encourage you to use third wave water for his La Marzocco. So, I mean, I don't know which one is right information, but I mean, that's all something to do with the PID. And so this one has PID in it. So, but this one uses a thermal technology rather than the boiler. So I'm not sure. Once I have more information, I definitely let you guys know.
And Mike says,
okay.
Okay. He contacted Mocha Master and
so Mike contacted the Mocha Master about what? Third wave of water?
But he heard from Mocha Master only, and they say no problem using
okay,
third wave.
So Mike contacted the Mocha Master. So they do kind of pour over style their drip coffee machine, and the Mocha Master say there's no problem using third wave water. So I guess I'll depend on where you go, get the information. But I mean, we are going to find out for you.
George still doesn't understand. He said, but why channeling only at the end of the shot?
Why channeling? George, that's a great question. George asked me why channeling happens at the end of the shot. You know what? I don't know. Okay. I mean, if you, I know some of you out there knows the answers better than I do, but I don't know the technical behind it. I think I can guess it, but if you have the right answers, please let me know in the comment section. Okay. Let's help George out here. Okay.
Dale says he has an OPV on his Gaga, and he says it's easy to open and adjust the OPV.
So Gaza, Dale just mentioned to me the Gaza Classic is really easy to adjust the overpressure valve. So I mean that's great thing about those kind of machines. Kind of like I don't want to say those. So this is more like Barista Express is a lot of plastic. There's not a lot of metal parts inside. But with Gaza Classic and eventually Srivia, that's more like kind of like commercial grade coffee machines. So very easy to adjust, okay? Easy to replace parts, and and it's easy to adjust those pressure valve. But with Barista Express, I mean, everything's replaceable. You can replace the solenoid valve, and also you can replace the pump as well, but they're a little bit more challenging. Okay, let's put it that way.
So Todd says, if Breville is pushing 19 to 20 grams in the stock basket, does that mean the default 2-dose button would be close to 1-to-2 ratio?
Okay, so Ty asked me about the default. Okay, so with the default, those buttons right there, that's based on the volume metric. Okay, that's based on the volume. So that's why, I mean, I used to use the default mode all the time, but lately I've been using the manual mode instead. I think I have more control with how much, how much liquid I want to get out of it. So yeah, so I'm kind of like stopped using the default mode. I'm just, I've been really enjoying using the manual mode. It's a lot easier to use, personally. Okay.
Have you tried powering the Barista Express with a generator?
Someone asking me, can you powering Barista Express generator? That's a great question. I mean, if you go on like camping trip, why not bring the Barista Express? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, but it does need some power though. Okay. Let's see.
Is there no OPV you can adjust on the Breville?
Okay, again, so we are back to overpressure valve on Barista Express. There is a way to do it. There's a way to do it, but I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, I seen the video, but little involved, okay? Little involved.
So a viewer shares for George a theory. Channeling occurs toward the end because it takes time for the water to burrow through the puck. Once the channel is created, it will continue to channel until the end of the shot.
Okay. I think it's someone mentioned to me about the chat room about the channeling issues. Thank you for the information there. Okay, and
let's see.
So again, so tomorrow morning I'm going to test out the Rancheria Sylvia. It's gonna be a lot of fun there as well. And then maybe I'm gonna make a video on how to adjust the overpressure valve on Rancheria Sylvia maybe this weekend. So because ideally I want that 9-bar pressure to brew the machine instead of those high pressure. So I think you're gonna get a better shot quality. I wonder you're gonna get the better tasting shot. I'm not sure. So we're gonna find out.
And Dane says, if the puck shrinks and the channeling, especially if it extracts unevenly under the surface, you'll get channeling. Yeah, so just channeling is all about so you want to be evenly distributed, and also the uniform ground size is also important as well. So because, I mean, that's what people buy separate grinder like niche, so it give you more evenly grind size. So you're gonna get a better extraction. So it's gonna taste better, perhaps. Okay. Perhaps. Let's see. During pre-infusion, are we expecting drops of coffee or no?
Drops of coffee during the pre-infusion. All depends on what kind of coffee beans you have, because pre-infusion time you are going to soak the puck, okay, with the lower pressure. As you saw earlier, our pre-infusion around like 4 bar, between 3 and 4 bar. So yeah. So I mean, if you are using the like darker roast. I mean, I saw, coffees dropping with, let's say, with darker coffee. But if you're using the medium roast, you don't see much, okay? Speaking of it, since we have some time, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dose out another 20 gram, okay? And then I'm gonna be using niche grinder. And then I'm gonna be, let's say, I'm going to apply WDT method. So let's find out if you are getting better, okay? Better quality shots from Barista Express. Yeah, let's do that for you guys right now. I'm just gonna clean up my portafilter here. Okay. We got some more questions?
Yes. Somebody says, will it that affect channeling?
Oh, someone asking me about the
Thomas.
yeah, Thomas asked me, is a conical burr versus flat burr, there's going to be difference in channeling? Huh? You know what, I'm not sure, okay? But I mean, that's easy to find out though. I do have a nice flat burr grinder at work, so maybe I should bring it this weekend too. Maybe we can test it. Yeah, because I have a Mazda grinder at work. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dose out another 20 gram. And then comes the grinder size. You know what, I don't know. Just go with the number 14 for now, okay, on my niche grinder. Okay, so I'm going to use the same coffee beans. So let's, okay, so I'm going to do 20 gram. Okay, I got 20 gram here. Okay, I know this is somewhat tedious. If you are new to my channel, I mean, you guys see me with the scale, playing with the scale a lot. So I got 20 gram here. So niche is known for zero retention. So let's do it. So since I have this tool, so I mean, if you are new to this method, I'm going to show you guys. Okay, this is pretty cool. Okay, because before I was like shaking the machine, I mean, like this, get all the beans out. So now, we got 20 gram in, got 19.5, 19.6 gram. So just simply, I take this device right here. They look like, I think LL Cool-Ray, is it LL Cool-Ray, say some kind of nipple or something like that? Okay, I'm gonna pump about 3 times, okay? And you're gonna see, I'm gonna do 3, okay? And if I'm gonna measure it, I'm at 19.9 grams, so it's almost 0 dose. Okay, I'm just gonna do a couple more times. Okay. Almost there, pretty much 0 dosing. Okay, it's all pretty much come out. So, I mean, it works pretty good. So this one I have to say, by the way, you don't have to buy this kind. So this is a medical grade, so I know this is safe to use. But I mean, you can get it from like a home goods store. You can get one of those like kind of like rubber funnel. You can use that as well. Okay. So I got that set up now. From here. I bet you I can put 21 gram. Okay. Yeah, that's not a. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna use my WDT tool here. Just, well, it's not gonna work, okay? It's not gonna work. Hold on a second. There we go. I'm just gonna go like this. Make sure declump everything. Okay. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna distribute. Okay. All right, let's take a look. I'm just gonna okay. There we go. Okay, let's pull the shot here. I'm not gonna measure it this time. I'm just gonna show you guys the. Okay, by the way, yeah. Here we go. But I still want the So 1:2 ratio as well. So hold on. I know it might be boring for you guys, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this video, so I'm going to give you guys a summary version of it next few days. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, still channeling though. Not too bad. Okay, not too bad though. I got 43 grams in like 33 seconds, so let's try this shot, because this is shot from niche grinder. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm having issues with technical difficulty here. Hold on. Let me show you guys. So he doesn't want to let it go right now. Come on. Come on. Let go. Come on now. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. So this is what happens when with the live show with the kittens in the house. Okay. So cheers. So we are using the niche grinder. So niche grinder has a 63 millimeter conical burr compared to 41 on Barista Express. So here we go. It's much better. To give you a lot more kind of richer texture. The texture is a lot more rich, okay? Has more body, okay? More full body taste and bring up that more flavor as well. So again, it is better grinder. It is better. You're gonna get better quality shot for sure. But comes to like bottomless pouring for the channeling, you know what, there's hit and miss, okay? Hit and miss. I mean, I never got a perfect shot. If I pour about 10 shots, I get about maybe like 5 or 6 good shots, kind of like beautiful shots. I bet you because the pressure we are dealing with, because again, this one is not 9 bar pressure one I extract the shot. It's more like, 12 to 13 bars. So any other questions? Okay.
So Edmund asks, any fix on a scale that keeps jumping up 0.5 grams? Should I throw it away?
But Edmund asked me about the scale that jumping or 0.5 gram. Is it all the time? Or even all the time, you know what? Do not throw it away, and they just use that for like pour over coffee scale. Okay, just have that separate. Because if you're doing the espresso, yes, you know be somewhat precise, but with the pour over, I don't care about 0.3 grams. So, I mean, you can use that for other coffee method.
And Todd says, was wondering if you could measure a 19 to 20 gram dose using the pre-program button. I'd be curious how much you get.
So 19, 20 gram. Sure. Why?
Rather pull a pre-programmed shot using 19 to 20 grams to see how much you get.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, so he wants to do what? Default. You're asking the default program mode, the default mode, how much we're gonna get? That's what you're asking? Okay, I'm just waiting to hear from Ta's response there. Okay, and Ta, because if you, we can do that as well, so that's not a problem. So, okay, have you heard from Ta yet? Not yet. Okay, so I think what Ta's asking is how much we're gonna get, okay, from the default mode. Okay, so hopefully, I bet you guys, most of you guys know how to default setup. So if you hold down the program button for like 3 seconds, everything resets it. Okay. So now You heard the 3 beeps there. Now everything is all default setup. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do the exact same setup here right now. I'm gonna do 20 gram shots. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do 20 gram shot for you guys. So with the manual mode, you can actually pretty much whatever you want. Okay, if you want a 50 gram shot, if you want to, or 30 gram shot, so you can stop anytime. So this time, I'm going to do the default mode. So default setup there. I'm going to do, let's do another 20 gram as well, okay? Let's do another 20 gram.
A viewer from Pakistan asked, can you define what you mean by full body?
So hold on a second here. I'm just gonna. See, so we're gonna do default mode. Okay. Okay, so now I got 20 gram in and 19.8 gram out. Okay, so pretty much this is right on it. Okay, so this time we are going. I'm not going to mess with manual mode. So this is just a default setting. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull the double shot. Okay. So this is our number 3, third shot here. Okay. Okay, good. So all 3 shots, pretty much I use the calibrated palm temper as well. So everything is all exactly the same as the last 3 shots, okay? Pretty much all same settings. Okay. So this time around, I'm not gonna measure it. Let's find out how many grams you're gonna get. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, look like we have some. Yeah, there we go. Finally, with the 1 stream, we got some little bit of channeling there. Okay, so we got 28 gram out. Okay, 28 gram. So 28 grams. You got 20 gram in, 28 gram out, based on our regular default mode, and the total. So again, so this is the reason why I prefer manual mode. So if I'm gonna drink this, it's gonna be definitely bitter for sure, but let's try anyway. Here you go. It's not bad. Okay, not bad at all. Yeah, very rich, and yeah, it's really good. I thought it's gonna be really bitter, but yeah, I like the flavor of it.
Ethan.
Okay.
Your teacher wants
So,
some.
I hope that helps, okay? Because with default mode, it's really hard to control the shot, the yield amount. And because Barista Express is unfortunately not consistent shot to shot. That's why I don't do the program mode either. And once you set the program mode, you thought you're gonna get a perfect, yield amount. The next shot, it might be different as well. So that's another reason I like to use the manual mode. Okay.
A viewer asked, they've tested their Dedica
Okay.
and it was 9 bar. Do you think that's correct?
Someone using the Dedica, I think that's another espresso machine. So if you test it, come in the 9 bar, I mean, that's great. Okay, that's great. But again, kind of like the 9 bar or 10 bars, I mean, that's kind of like, there's no right or wrong way to brew your coffee machine. I mean, just like this right now, if I'm using the, let's say 13 bar pressure, if you can make decent coffee, I mean, that's good. Okay, so it's all depend on how you make your coffee. So
What's different between 50 hertz and 60 hertz with the BBE?
someone asked me about the between 50 hertz and 60 hertz. I have no idea. Okay, yeah, I mean, if anybody know the answer to that, please let me know. Yeah, on the description section, no, the comment section down below as well. Yeah, let me know that. Okay, I think I'm going to take a few more questions and let's call it a day. Okay, let's see.
Would you trade your Rancherio for a Rocket Apartmento?
Someone asked me, I trade my Rancherio to a Rocket Apartmento? Yes, definitely. Because Rocket Apartmentos are their heat exchange machine. Yeah, they're. I think that's better machine than Rancherio Serbia for sure. Okay, more convenient.
And then about the full body.
Oh, okay. Someone asking me about the what do you mean by full body? Full body means whenever you drink something, give you more, kind of like more. You can taste more. Okay, and something is like very thin. But you feel, okay, just like milk, okay? Think about it as a milk. You just drink whole milk versus skim milk. The skim milk is, they're milk, but it's not as thick, kind of like give you the more, as a body, okay, the texture in body as full milk. Yeah. So you got the skim milk versus the whole milk, okay? So I think that's a good comparison there. So
okay.
I hope that answers your question.
Somebody said there are 2 different frequencies used in different parts of the world. The US, it is 60 HA system.
Okay, so someone mentioned the US use a 60 hertz system for Barista Express. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, I think we are good for this morning, and I hope. I mean, it was fun for you guys. I really enjoy the making. Find out how many bars on my coffee machine. So now I know definitely, because I knew this machine runs high, but I didn't know that high. Okay, so 13 bars pretty high, but as long as you make good coffee, I think that's all matters. Anyway, so but I'm gonna do some research on maybe we can change the overpressure. Okay, I think there's a way to do it, but. Anyway, for tomorrow morning, okay, if you guys are available, join us again. I'm going to be testing my Rancherio Serbia tomorrow morning. And you have a great morning, and then make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. See you guys tomorrow.